What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nitro Gaming. Fodder is back. It was dead. Now it's alive. We've got these squad shifter SBCs. These dropped 2 days ago. 89 overall squad shifter. It kind of looks like this, where you submit 4 different cards of the same rating. You get a reward in return. For this example, 89s give you a 50 players pack, with 10 of them being guaranteed to be 84 and above, 1 of them guaranteed to be 85 and above. I joked one time that I could open up a 100 players pack and not get a walkout. I'm not going to make that joke this time. But we've also got big leaks for Shapeshifters team number 2, which is coming out on Friday. So very shortly after, we're going to see those Shapeshifters probably get leaked right after this video comes up. We're going to see more of those Shapeshifters over on Twitter from the leakers. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll be retweeting those. Link down in the description. Let's see if we can get something out of this 50 players pack before we get into some of the best investments that I've got for you guys today. Not only is Fodder looking good, but I've got some Shapeshifters Team 1 investments that I think are going to be spectacular. I've actually just spent like 2-3 million coins on one card, and I'm going to show you guys that today as well. So if you're excited, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into it. Do you guys need coins in FC25 Ultimate Team? Well, U7Buy has you covered. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's safe with 24/7 online customer support. Even big creators use it, and it has over 40,000 positive reviews. This week, you can also participate in U7Buy's Lucky Draw, where you could win up to a PlayStation as a reward. You get 1 free draw per day, and you can earn more by using code NITRO. We'll talk about these leaks very soon, but let's start with the fact that these exchanges that got released for FC25, which we have been asking for, we've been wanting these exchange SBCs because even though there is SBC storage this year, I mean, it is just getting full so quickly with all of these grinding upgrades, crafting upgrades. We need something to submit the high rateds into, and they have finally delivered. But it's a very big difference from what we've seen in previous years. Last year, for example, 1 times 89 rated player would give you 51 players with 14 guaranteed to be rare. This year, you're going to submit 4 times the 89s. You're going to get about the same amount of players with a lot of them guaranteed to be 84 plus. As we saw in our pack, we had a lot of 84s in that pack, and we got a couple of 88s. It really didn't give us the value I was hoping. For 489 rated players, it might be more valuable for you guys to just go out and do those bigger icon upgrades and or the players SBCs like Modric, De Bruyne, whatever else is out right now. I know Lua is going out today. That'll be the last time you can do Lua is the next couple of hours. But this year, it just doesn't seem like the value is there, though I am happy that EA Sports have dropped something. I've still used them a little bit. The problem is I'm using them to get rid of these 88s to get some value in return, but I can't really open the packs yet because I still have like so much SBC storage. What I don't need, I guess, in return is more low-rated fodder. So it's just not a great time for these to get dropped, I guess. I don't know. It just needs slightly tweaked is what I would say. But I like that EA Sports did drop them. And as you guys can see right here, I've got a full transfer list. I've got a full SBC storage. I can't do anything with these cards. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of them real quick. It's just get them out of my face. I'm not going to miss them because we still have hundreds of packs sitting in our store right now. Literally, I have 500 of these still sitting there. I've got, 1885 combo upgrade packs. I have so many packs, I don't know what to do with it anymore, EA Sports. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, that's all. I don't know what you guys are doing to get rid of all this fodder, or if you're just starting to quick sell it, because it just seems like every time I open a pack, I get another one. And every time I open a crafting upgrade, it goes into another crafting upgrade. And it's just a never-ending cycle of packs, and I can't get rid of them all, and it's driving me crazy. So let me know what your guys' strategy is, because right now, whatever I'm doing isn't working. I will rip this 83 plus times 20 just to see what happens, though. It is a shapeshifter. We're happy with that. That's what we're looking for out here. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne and then a shapeshifter behind it. So we will take a 90 rated card as well. That's the kind of fodder that'll help us out. And we got Mukiele. I've already packed Mukiele once. Pretty sure I used him in an SBC. This one will probably also go into an SBC. And then I have 16 items I can't even deal with right now. But let's go ahead and talk about our investments for Shapeshifters Team 1 and making coins, because that's something I never have problems figuring out, is how to make coins. So Shapeshifters Team number 1 is pretty tempting to buy some of these cards because honestly, they are pretty cheap. They're a lot cheaper than what I was expecting them to be, especially cards that are like 98 rated, like this Konate. This has been praised as one of the best, if not the best goalkeeper in the game, and I can't imagine that Shapeshifters Team 2 is going to come out with a goalkeeper that is better, or even on par with this Konate. For the next week, this should be the best goalkeeper in the game. It should be what everybody's trying to get, and if you haven't packed him, you have to buy him, and right now he's pretty low in comparison to what he's been. Take a look at the hourly graph. He was up at 320,000 coins early on Thursday morning. Now, after division rivals have come out, he dropped down to about 290,000 coins. So he's down about 30,000 coins in the last few hours, and I can't imagine after he goes out of packs, he'll go lower. I think he does rise in price, so I went out and I bought a few of these cards. As you can see by my transfer list, I've actually got 1 Konate, 2 Konate, 3 Konate, 4, 5 Konate, 6 Konate. On my transfer targets, I have more. 290,000 coins is probably the average price. I spent a little bit too much on that one. Thought it said 289. Not gonna lie to you. Thought it said 289. Bought it real quick. Said 299. But that's okay. Got that one for 280. Not a bad deal, and we've got more on the transfer targets, as I said. So I put a few million coins into that. I am pretty confident. But this isn't the only shapeshifter that you can go in on. Of course, you guys watching my videos love to just copy whatever investments I make, which is, I mean, it's fine. But if everybody makes the same investment, it just doesn't work as well. If you guys go out and find an investment that you like, another good card in this list could be Mamardashvili. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he bounces up and down a lot, so it shows demand here for the center back that can also play center mid right there. He's obviously a goalkeeper normally, but pretty good play styles, very, very defensive play styles is what I will say. So a pretty good center back with good pace, good physical, good defense, good passing. It's a good card, and it really shows a lot of demand. That card was 145. Right now he's 177. It's not bad. You're not getting the best deal for him, but it's still solid. And you can kind of look at the front page of Footbin and see which ones are the most in demand. Marco Reus is kind of up there right now. 97 rated Marco Reus. This card is at its lowest point right now. 160,000 coins is lower than he's been before, but it is a card that is, I would say, easily replaceable, and there's going to be a lot of cards that look like this. Now, he does have 90 plus on every stat, and he looks like a really good center defensive mid with great playstyle plus, but I also think that there's going to be a lot of cards over the next couple of weeks during Shapeshifters Team 2 and into the next week during Fuddies that are probably going to be pretty similar stats and play styles for Roy, so he might get replaced a little bit quicker than a card like Konate or Mamardashvili or whatever the hell his name is. So that card could be a little bit quicker replaced, but I do think that these cards should rise a little bit out of packs, at least for the first few days. I'm not saying that these are long-term investments, that you should hold them until July or hold them until Fuddies, but I do think that out of packs, they should rise a little bit, especially exiting the weekend after the hype has died down on Friday. So anytime over the course of the next few hours that you want to buy, or if you want to wait until Friday until content releases, because a lot of times these cards could go lower when the Team 2 drops, especially if Team 2 looks really, really good. Now, if you take a look over here on some of the bookmarks I've got, we can see that we've got some big shapeshifters on the way. And if these cards actually live up to the hype, which it looks like they're going to, take a look at this, fellas. That's 5 playstyle pluses on a card that's not coming out in objectives. That's not coming out as an SBC. That's coming out in packs right there. 5 play styles on a card that's in packs. We already saw the play styles on Kaká, which was the final reward for level 35 in objectives this season. This is the first time we've seen it on a card just normally in packs, and I'll show you that card here in a second, though. You could probably make a guess on who it is already. And then we've got a striker from Spain, Liga F, Barcelona. You can make some guesses on that. There are a lot of players that could fit that. And then you've got a Belgian hero, which you would think is probably going to be Eden Hazard. It is going to be playing, well, striker. It's not too much of a shapeshift for Eden Hazard. Either way, we've also got Bukayo Saka coming as a center attacking mid. He could probably play that in real life. That's one of the more realistic spots that you could probably put one of these players rather than, Mamarchvili at center defensive mid. But Saka coming as a center attacking mid, 97 rated right there. Teo Hernandez Shapeshifter at center defensive mid. That is a card that everybody has been using this year at left back. Will it be as good at center defensive mid? This card is a prediction, so don't freak out. I kind of freaked out when I saw it. 99 pace, 99 physicality on already the most broken card in the game. It's just a prediction. Probably not going to come true. That is a nightmare card right there. Then we've also got Valverde coming as a shapeshifter, as a striker. Predictions on those stats as well. We've got predictions on the Alexander Isak, who's going to be a center mid, but the stats are also prediction. We've got Ronaldinho coming as a striker, which again, not much of a shapeshift there, but 5 playstyle plus maybe? We're going to see 5 playstyle pluses coming on another card, which is going to be that Cruyff. This is the official Cruyff card, 98 rated with 5 playstyles. That is a card that is probably going to be the most expensive in the game for a few days. We've got Alexia Putellas. That's the card that we're going to see for the Liga F striker from Barcelona. Looks pretty good, to be quite honest with you, if that is the official stats. First touch plus might not be that spectacular, but the low driven has been very meta. The rapid plus with 98 pace is going to be unstoppable. And then, of course, you need finesse shot plus on pretty much any forward. At least any forward I use needs finesse shot plus. Finally, here we have Eden Hazard coming as a shapeshifter card. Now, the ones that are leaked by Foot Agent make me think those are official stats, because his leaks normally come sooner. He also has the leaks for evolutions before everybody. Makes me think these are official stats. 96 rated for Eden Hazard. A little bit lower than what we've seen with a lot of the 97s and the 98s getting leaked for Shapeshifters Team 2. But very good card nonetheless, and he does have that finesse shot plus that I was just talking about right there. So it's not the worst card. It would definitely still be nice to pack something like that. But those are all of the leaks that are coming to the game right now. But as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, Fodder is alive, fellas, and it's actually pretty hilarious that in the last video I uploaded, and you can go watch that video, I said to go all in on 89 rateds at 3,000 to 5,000 coins. I said go all in. Hager, Bergen, Odegaard were about 3K. The other ones like Ter Stegen, Salah, Courtois, they were all about 5K. I said go all in. It only took a couple hours for those cards to rise, because that's when those shape-shifting upgrade SBCs dropped, and they brought the 89s up in price. So they are alive, and it's really cool to see that they have updated all these price ranges, basically like signaling, okay, we give up on Fodder. It's dead. It's completely dead. And 86s right now at only 1,800 coins, lower than they've been all year. 85s right now, 700 coins is their minimum. They're above their minimum price. So they are alive. That you can trade with them. You can make coins off of them again because they've updated this price range, but on top of that, because they dropped these upgrade SBCs. And so right now, 85s, 86s, 87s, 88s, and 89s, they're all used in those upgrade SBCs. If EA Sports come out and make these a little bit better, maybe they make those small adjustments that we want, like making it a little bit higher rated cards in the packs. Even if it's less cards, you get higher rated in the pack, something like that. Or maybe they require less of the cards in the upgrade SBC. Something along those lines. Right now, you're only seeing a 31% upvote on the 85, 41 on the 86, 49 on the 87, 63 on the 88, which I would probably agree is the best value of all of them. And then the 89 upgrade, which is there, has 57% up votes. And I think all of that is pretty accurate. Like, the upvotes are pretty good there. I say the 88 overall is best because it gives you 83 plus times 20. And the odds that you're going to get a couple of 88s in that is pretty high. Like, you're going to get probably 1 or 2 of them. And then you get a bunch of other fodder to use on other SBCs. That's actually pretty good value. The 85 rated overall, you're submitting 475 rated or 485 rated cards to get 2075 and higher. The odds that you get the, fodder back is pretty low, and it's just giving you a bunch of fodder that is free right now, like out of the crafting upgrades that are out anyway. So I wouldn't be doing the 85s. I wouldn't be doing the 86s. because you're getting all those 81s. Like, we have a billion of the 81 rated gold cards right now and just not much to do with them. But one thing I do love that EA Sports dropped is the 83 plus 1 of 3 player pick. This is awesome, all right? Because it's unlimited, and on top of that, it gets rid of rare gold cards. You submit 4 rare golds, 3 commons, you get 1 player that you can choose from, and I've gotten a lot of 86 to 89 rated cards in these, and that is what we're looking for. So I love this. This is probably the best SBC out right now. I'm so surprised it doesn't have a higher percent upvote. It's only at 79%. I'm telling you guys, that's the best SBC that's out right now. It is such a good value. It's something to do with rare gold cards. We've needed that for a while during Ultimate Tots, and we finally have it now. So big GG's on that. Hopefully they fix the other upgrade SBCs, but that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching here on Nitro Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe. I know we're in the dog days of summer. You know, FC25 might not be as hype as it once was, but FC26 is around the corner. We're going to be uploading until then. We're going to be uploading during then. You might as well subscribe to the channel to not miss out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.